What's up, America? Y'all can't stop me. I had technical difficulties this morning, but I'm still here. I had some issues beyond my control, but I am still in the building thanks to the super producer, Mr. Earl Winfrey. What would I do without you? Smooches! Welcome, America. We are live at the #1 internet radio station, IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. And we are here to feed your brain, even though we are late, but we are here. Better late than never. So today, what we are going to talk about is, do you have the traits to be an entrepreneur? What are the traits? What are the signs? What dictates? Because everybody can't be an entrepreneur. It's just some people are just not cut out to be an entrepreneur. It is what it is. Some people are cut out to go work 8 to 5, 9 to 5, 10 to 6, come home, get paid every other week, bi-weekly, the 5th, the 20th, the 7th, the 22nd, and be done. Other folks, they want to be an entrepreneur. They don't want no limits on how much money they can make, what time they can make it, what time they have to be there. And they can make as much money as they want, when they want, and work as many hours as they want. And when they get ready for a vacation, they don't have to fill out no slip. They just say, I'm breaking. I'm on vacation. But there are some good sides and some downsides to being an entrepreneur, because you got to know how to manage your money. You got to make sure you have clients and that there is a need for your services. A 9 to 5, you are not the boss. You go and work your 8 hours and you go home. When you're an entrepreneur, it's a little bit different, because you have to be accountable for all of your programs and services. When something's go wrong, it's you. Now, for me, when I first started out, it was hard. I was trying to wear all hats, and it really can't be done. Seriously, somebody tell you it could be done, it really can't. They lying to you. So you do have to outsource, get some interns, get some volunteers, so that you have a smooth transition on your journey. But we are live here at IntellectualRadio.com. It's a little chilly outside, so we're going to take a break and come back and talk about if you entrepreneur, if you have that instinct to be an entrepreneur. The other thing we were going to talk about at the bottom of the hour, we're going to have to carry that over to the next show. But we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to tell you what's going on in the news, the things that you really need to know and be aware of. So don't go anywhere. Tweet somebody, Facebook somebody, Instagram somebody, even Periscope somebody, and tell them to get tuned in to IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. Stay close. We'll be back in a moment.
Hi, my name is Tina Olivia Pate. Listen to Making Waves with Miss Darci on IR and iHeart radio station, Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. We love you, Miss Darci.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to IntellectualRadio.com and Making Waves with Miss Darci.
These 100% beef burgers are stacked with bacon, sweet bourbon sauce, and apparently my mom's fave, spicy sriracha sauce. Eat it. Don't tweet it, Mom.
Denny's Big Burger Bash, with burgers starting at $6.99. Denny's, welcome to America's Diner.
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order, because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping, all just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
So we're back. I am your on-air host, Making Waves with Miss Darci, broadcast live here at IntellectualRadio.com, an iHeart radio station, every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern.
And I'm the intern, Khalil Scott.
And welcome. And so Hopefully Verdi will be joining us. He has some things he has to get together, but hopefully we'll see him this year. So I was looking at ABC7 just in. They're talking about Chicago murders here in January of 2017, and they're saying that the number has already exceeded the same time last year in January 2016. They're talking about so many different phone calls that are coming in with either gunshot wounds or shootings, all in Illinois. And it's kind of sad because I think last weekend they were saying it was like 40 something shootings and maybe 11 deaths. And so I really hope that America, the legislator, the congressman, the mayor, the governor, and all of the politicians, quote, politicians who are here to support Illinois, that we get on board and get this like maybe under control. We have to figure out a way to combat all of this violence that we're experiencing here in America. Another thing I want to say is, me being an African American woman, shout out to the march, the Women's March on Saturday. It was amazing. They came out in multitude by the masses all over the United States. I was really proud and really impressed that they came out like they did. They even outnumbered the inauguration. We don't have time to talk about that because we don't even have, we have to do a whole nother show on the inauguration and our new president that's here, who right now, when you go and they show pictures of the White House, there's nobody living in the White House. The president is not in the White House, and he took his oath on the 20th. But he's not in the White House. What do you think about that, Khalil? Is this a first?
Yeah, it's definitely a first. You know, I kind of figured Trump wasn't going to be a typical president. He was going to do some weird stuff outside of the box. And they say he's trying to still run his show, The Apprentice, I think it's called.
I thought Arnold Schwarzenegger was going to be in charge of that. Arnold Schwarzenegger. But who knows? But it's just really, I was also looking at a couple of things that he did on that day. Shout out to the Obamas. They're on vacation. They show pictures of their new house they're going to be living in. It is amazing in DC. And I'm glad they're getting some much needed rest. And we don't know what the future holds for Americans and citizens of the United States. Only day by day will tell us what's in store for us. Will he be a blessing? We don't know. We shall see. So quickly, before we go into our topic about entrepreneurship, which is my favorite, and talking about MONEY, which is my second favorite, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Larry Elliott Gardner, because I know I can be a difficult human being to deal with, and he puts up with me 24/7, and he was made and handpicked just for me. So I want to give a shout out to him, tell him that I love him and that I appreciate everything that he does. And to my grandbaby, who is definitely an entrepreneur in the making. She wants to help me with my emails. She wants to help me answer phone calls. And when she gets done, she comes in with a sticker and a pen with her signature and the date stamp saying, this is how much I owe her for the day. She wants to make sure she gets paid. So she's definitely learning how to be an entrepreneur at 11 years old. And so here's a look quickly at the things that we do. And since I'm surrounded by the men in intellectual radio, you tell me if you think this statement is true or false. 75% of couples that are married at least 5 years or less, they still hold hands.
True.
That is true, super producer. He said false, but that is actually true. And then 71% of women say they have a special fat day clothes in their wardrobe. So they just lounge. They don't care about how they look. It's relaxing. They don't, they're not looking to please anyone. They just being comfortable. Do you think that's true or false? 71% of women.
Yeah, I say that's true.
That is actually false. And no, I do not have a closet full of fat day clothes. I don't even know what that is. Somebody told me to wear raggedy clothes for tomorrow evening to go count the homeless. And I'm like, I don't have any raggedy clothes. What could I wear? 57% of men say they are having a woman tie their tie for them as a turn on. Is that true or false?
I'll say true.
True, super producer? That is true. I don't know about a turn on, but they say it's a turn on. 32% of women admit they have secretly thrown away something from their partner's closet. True or false?
True.
That is absolutely true, because I just threw something away the other day. Okay, I hope he's not listening. And the final one, 16% of adults recently surveyed say they will take a trip alone this year. Is that true or false?
False.
That is false. I ain't going to no island and on no ship or nothing by myself. No, not happening. Not happening. So that's the trivia for today. We are going to have a money contest, and it will be starting this Thursday. So if you have not liked Making Waves with Miss Darci radio page, please do so. We're going to have you call in, and we're going to give you 30 seconds or 60 seconds to answer the questions that we give you, and we'll tell you how it's going to go. And then we also have a new contest that'll be starting next month. So we'll let you know about that too. So we got some money and some prizes to give away. So I'm excited about that. And today, if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. I hope your special day brings you all that your heart desires. Here's wishing you a day full of pleasant surprises. Happy birthday from Making Waves with Miss Darci and IntellectualRadio.com. If you're celebrating an anniversary, same thing. Happy, 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 happy. So now, these are some things to consider. If you're thinking about these things or they've come across your mind on whether you are cut out to be an entrepreneur or just a career person working a 9-to-5. The first one is you always wanted to do this. So whatever it is that you feel that you're good at, because everybody has a hidden gift or talent, that you always want to do this. Maybe when you were a kid, you always said, you wanted to be an airline pilot, you wanted to work in construction, you wanted to be a consultant. It's just, you think about it all the time. That's a sign that you may be ready to take the leap of entrepreneurship. The second one is that you will call for a higher purpose. So it's not even about how much money you make. It's about mainstreaming your pipeline for your goal or your skill. So it's on your heart and spirit, maybe to help people financially or to empower them with knowledge and wisdom or training, something like that. And then the next one is that you're very creative. Now, some people, they just love creativity. They're always looking for ideas, suggestions, learning how to be an expert, learning how to do things. And so that could be a sign that this vision is waiting to come out. It's waiting to manifest. And that's a sign of entrepreneurship. And then the next one would be you like to create wealth. So some people say, what you want to be when you grow up? You say rich, wealthy. So that may be a sign that you're looking for something that everybody needs and wants. So it's a solution to a problem. And you're going to it could be where you show them how to invest. It could be an investment. It could be in real estate. Whatever it is, it creates a large growth of wealth. And so you're going to not only show people how to make it, but you're going to show them how to keep it and make your money grow. So it could be something like that. And that's just on your heart and spirit. So that could be a sign that you're ready to take the leap of faith to be an entrepreneur. Another thing, which a lot of people are going into entrepreneurship, they don't want to work for nobody. They don't want nobody telling them when to come to work, when not to go to work, when to go on vacation, when to have a day off, how long you can be sick. So independence is another reason that people want to be an entrepreneur. Independence, where their potential would not be capped by the potential of being a boss. So they don't want to have to work for anybody. Then another person survey said the reason they want to be an entrepreneur is because they crazy. They says it needs no explanation. They just want to be a successful business person. They don't want to work for anybody. Then the next one, somebody said they want to do it because it's cool. They can get up when they want, work when they want. But the thing about that is you got to watch that, because that means you're self-employed. So you have to make sure you got enough money to financially take care of yourself. You have to make sure of that. And then another person said they want to be an entrepreneur because there's nothing else they'd rather be doing. So they literally love what they do. Like me, I enjoy everything I do. It doesn't feel like work. I help people make money from home, help people generate money from home. I show people how to be leaders. I like being on the radio and TV. I like talking with people. I like helping people be successful. And so that makes me be held accountable. So it keeps me on the straight and narrow. There's people that says that they like to be inspired. So when they're entrepreneurs, they surround themselves around entrepreneurs, which inspire them to do great things. And I remember the quote that says, great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. So now we've talked about maybe some of the things you might have thought about that would dictate you wanting to be an entrepreneur, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what type of mindset, Khalil, would you think someone would have to have if they wanted to be an entrepreneur, an inspiring entrepreneur?
I think you'll have to have a hustler's mindset. I was listening to Gary Vee. I think that's his last name. I know it's Gary Vee, but he was saying how you have to get the most for every dollar that you spend. Like he said, he would go to stores like Goodwill and buy something for cheap. And then once he buys it, he'll put it up on eBay and sell it for even more.
Oh, wow. Now that's an amazing idea. Wow. I never thought about that. I kind of like that. I know a lot of people who are on eBay or Amazon and they are financially fit. They're making money as entrepreneurs. So you just got to find out what you're good at, because everybody has a hidden talent. Find out what that hidden talent is, become an expert, read about it, study about it, listen to audio tapes from the library. They're free. And really invest your heart and time into that. And if there is a need for it and you have a solution for people, people will follow you. You won't have to follow them. Your customers and clients will come to you. Now, here's a couple of things that will determine if you have the mindset to be an inspiring entrepreneur. Number one, you need to take action. Entrepreneurs have the mindset that they have to take action on any project that they have in mind. They can't just sit there and just think about it. They got to get results. They need to get feedback and take action and correct any course they have to become an entrepreneur, to be an expert in whatever field there is. The second one I like is really cool. It says just do it attitude. So entrepreneurs have the mindset that they're going to launch a project. They're not going to worry about fear or failure. They're going to think they're going to be successful. And nothing beats failure but
success.
Right. So you will never know if you're going to fail unless you try it. So just get out there and do it anyway. Nobody that's successful, that's wealthy or rich, didn't experience fear or failure. Period. Number three, never, ever give up. You're going to fail many times, but you're going to continue. You're going to dust your feet off, get back up, and keep going. So you learn from your mistakes. So mistakes are never just a mistake. It's a lesson learned. So you're going to learn something from that mistake. But you don't want to never give up. You want to have that mindset that you're going to keep on pushing forward every single day. And that's where the routine comes into mind. You got to figure out if you're going to check emails, if you're going to read something positive, if you're going to read your Bible, if you're going to exercise, you're going to drink water, whatever you're going to do, pick 3 things, I keep saying it, and do it every single day until it becomes habit forming, and watch what happens in your life. That could be in your business, in your parenting skills, in your relationship skills, in your friendship, at work, whatever it is that you're doing. Then the next one that says be optimistic. Many people can tell you why something won't work, and they have never tried it. So you can't let somebody that's afraid of trying stop you from doing what you need to do. Just don't focus on why it won't happen. Focus on what would happen if you do it. Take the risk. You will never know. And it'll be worth it, because a lot of us are going to be sitting right here where we are right now. And a year from now, be saying, I should have did so and so and so and so, and you didn't do it. Mm-hmm. And it'll be another year and you in the same spot. So you have to be growing at some point in your life. Number 5 is opportunities. Being an entrepreneur or a hustler, you have to be willing to look for opportunities. If you can't find one, create one. Number 6, you have to be brave. As Richard Branson said, the brave may not live forever, but the cautious do not live at all. Point blank. Number 7, you have to be very resourceful. So if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to know what it takes. You got to have some skin in the game. You got to know what it takes to be an entrepreneur, because it's not always easy. You have to go to the library. You have to have capital. You got to have contacts, and you definitely got to have customers, because if you don't have customers, you're going to be in business and out of business all in a week, period. It's just not going to happen. And then we're going to take a pause for the cause. We're going to come back right quick because we are behind schedule. And I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can make money without a job. We're going to do 5 ways that you can make money without a job today. And then when we come back, we're going to give you some additional ways. So don't go anywhere. Stay close. 5 ways to make money without a job. You're tuned in to IntellectualRadio.com, which is an iHeartRadio station. Back in a moment.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide.
Just show them this, the American Express card.
Don't leave home without it.
Someday, I may even use it on the moon. It's a marvelous thing.
Oh! So you can replace plane tickets, traveler's checks, a lost card.
Really? That worked?
American Express's timeless safety and security are available on Apple Pay. The next evolution of membership is here.
It's 2 for $5 coming at you live.
Hey, sir, welcome to Burger King. How are you? See what he
No pressure. All of America's watching.
Original chicken sandwich. Big King.
Big King! And the foul.
How are you going to lose when you mix and match?
Mix and match 2 large premium sandwiches for $5 only at Burger King.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning. What can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream, 2 sugars. Sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
These 100. We are back. If you're just tuning in, we gave you some things to determine if you are entrepreneur mindset, if you have the mindset to be an aspiring entrepreneur, or is nothing wrong with being a career-oriented individual working a 9 to 5. So quickly, I'm going to give you some ways to make money without a job. We're going to go over a couple of them right now, and then we'll give you some more the next time we're back on air. So the first thing I would think of, and I didn't even know the person can make this kind of money, is street performing. I kind of see a lot of people street performing when I'm going downtown, or you see them on the subway or down on State Street. They're performing. They have a bucket. They have equipment with an instrument, and they may be sitting on a crate, or they're standing. Or you see people dancing and just, start singing. So they say street performers make good money, which I had no idea. And how much do you think a street performer would actually make, Khalil?
I thought they wouldn't make that much, but after hearing that, I'm kind of shocked.
They said on a bad day, a street performer can make anywhere from $15 to $40 in 3 to 4 hours. On a good day, location is the key. They can make anywhere from $50 to $70 in 3 to 4 hours. That's not bad for someone who don't have a job and they're generating income. Number 2 is blogging, which I've seriously thought about doing. Finding a subject, getting some people to follow you and make it interesting, and then maybe open it up for a dialogue. Blogging makes anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 a month. That's not bad. What you think about that? With a computer, microphone, some information, some Q&A.
Yeah, that seems pretty easy.
Pretty easy, right? And then number 3 would be write an ebook. So the ebook would be information that you think people need to be a successful marketer, or information on a topic or a category that will be of interest to people. Something like that. And they say you would put it on Amazon or eBay or different social media sites for internet marketing. And to write an ebook and promote it, you can make anywhere from $15,000 to $2,000 a month.
Wow.
So that's not bad either. That's not bad. And then the other one, which we talked about at the onset, will be start an online store. And that would be Amazon, eBay. They have a new one, which I never heard of, called Cafe Press. You can buy items, like you said, someone you knew bought an item and then put it on Amazon, eBay for sale. They said a person could generate between $35,000 and $39,000 a year part-time with an online store. If they did it full-time, anywhere from $40,000 to $60,000 a year. That's not bad. Because you're still at home and you're making your own hours. Now, I don't know the difference between these two. I guess it'd be money, because then the 5th one I'm going to give you, the final one for today, it says sell your stuff on eBay. Now, stuff. It could be items you have, items you purchase at a secondhand store that people may think is not value, and then you find out it's worth. They say you can go to the flea market. You can also go to the pawn shop and buy items that people, when they need money, they sell their more precious items. And I think somebody said they give you a certain amount of time to come get them, and then they jack the price up. So they said if you was to sell your stuff on eBay from things that you bought or purchased from a secondhand store, or where you trade your stuff in, you can make on monthly part-time $1,000 to $2,000. Now that's not bad. People can look into. So these are a couple of the things that individuals can do to make money from home with no job. So right now I'm trying to tell you, you don't have an excuse. And if you say you don't have access to the internet, the library is free. Get you a library card, arrange to be there 2 to 4 hours a day, and you can start there and then work your way up to having internet at your home or wherever you reside. So that's all I have for today. Don't forget, register, click like at Making Waves with Miss Darci. And we're going to have the rules for the contest that will start this Thursday. I'm kind of excited about that. And then we have a brand new one that's going to start in 2 weeks. So make sure that you are liking the page so that you'll be, because we're going to call your name, or you're going to call in and we're going to tell you what you have to do. It's similar to like Family Feud or Taboo. So it's going to be really interesting, and you have to do it in less than a minute. And so we're going to be timing you, and we're going to see just how smart you really are. So I'm excited about that. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Making Waves with Miss Darci, broadcasting live right here on IntellectualRadio.com every Tuesday and Thursday, starting at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Be safe out there. And I'm challenging you to do a random act of kindness. Until we meet again, in closing, build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs, and that would be me. And we're out.